there. I always wanted to write a book and share my story, and I never knew where I would start or how I would start it. But then I decided today in my walk, and lately I've been just getting a lot of just indication that maybe I need to start it now. Because what if I don't remember my story, and what if I don't write it down? How will I ever really share it? So right now I thought it would be a good time because I'm in what I would call a limbo phase. And this time going through it, it's taught me a lot of patience, and also has taught me that it's okay to move on, and to be patient to move on, to always something better. So today, it reminded me of how grateful I am for all the things that I have in my life right now, because I've really was in a place that I would never expect myself to be. I got evicted. I didn't have a place to live. I lived with my sister. I had wonderful people that opened their doors to me while I was getting back on my feet, but nonetheless, it was a place that I never thought I would be in my 40s, that I wouldn't have a place to live. That was really hard on me. That literally taught me that I had to, focus on the moment, and the beauty of the moment, because if I focused on what was really going on, I would have given up for a lot of reasons. I've had migraines my whole life, and sometimes they're better, sometimes they're worse, but they are always disabling, and not everybody understands that, and I don't expect everybody to. Everybody's are different, so I don't always expect people to understand or know. However, I do know that sometimes in your brain you can only handle so much pain, and days of isolation, and oh God, just pain in the brain. So I've always, not always, I've really consciously, for years, have been taking care of myself. I've changed my diet and how I eat and how I exercise. And during COVID, there was this time where I had this opportunity to learn and grow and do all these things. And I did a lot of those things. But during that time, even though I was so, I'm going to say, comfortably uncomfortable, there was, really, there wasn't a whole lot about it I should have been comfortable with. But I found myself in this routine of this daily comfort that it just wasn't even good. It wasn't good for me. But I was waiting for this outcome, and the outcome didn't come, and everything kind of blew up, and I found myself homeless again, and living back with my sister, and then her telling me I had a date to move out by. I didn't have the job, the position, or anything like that. So I had a wonderful friend that let me move in with her. So, there's been times in my life, if I wouldn't have had people open their arms up to me, I'd probably be out on the streets, if people didn't help me out where and when I needed them. And I don't even want to think about that, because that's not me. That's not my life. I work very hard, but I do get migraines, and sometimes they take me out, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't explain about it. I can't talk about it. All I can do is literally take care of my health. And this season, this year, I've done so many things, and I'm going to continue to do those things. I got diet that I'm taking care of, lifting weight, cardiovascular, all those things, but I'm really going to try to walk and be out in the cold as much as I can. I'm going to see how some cold therapy works for me, see if that helps at all. But with those times, my whole point of the story is that all of those times, even though I was in some crazy places, I got like comfortable, and I was really uncomfortable, but then yet I was comfortable. And when all of those times came to the end, I was like, am I satisfied with what I did during that time? Or did I get comfortable and complacent and not do really what I needed? So I really feel like the past couple years I gave myself time, and I needed that to be happy with where I was at, because I worked for all the things that I was working for. I had some things. I had my own place, had my own peace, could afford things on my own. But now the question is, have I been a little bit too comfortable there, you know? So I changed my environment so that I can take care of my health. Health is going to be my priority right now. Health and mindset, and really just sharing my message and sharing my journey. So I guess this is where it starts. Here's part of my story.